Hello and welcome back to my shopping channel. Before I start shopping today, I'm in B&M by the way, if that wasn't obvious, it probably was. I wanted to thank you for your advice in the comments. I now know to use caster sugar, definitely not icing sugar in my pies or it will ruin it and all the texture will be wrong. We don't half get through a lot of tuna in our household with my young adults still living at home, but they are on a 2 for £6 offer, so I'm just going to get 2. This is my absolute favourite brand because there's just no mess really, there's no drain needed. Because when you've got a lot of oil to deal with, you've kind of always got this quandary of how to dispose of it. Sometimes I would keep it in a cup and fry with it, but wasn't always that organised. I do also want some tins of mackerel, but I'm going to get those from Tesco. I did get some from Home Bargains last time, and I've remembered I don't like the Home Bargains one. And I had them before and thought I'd never get them again. The one with the cardboard box and the tin inside. No, I'm not getting them again. I've done my usual and grabbed 6 packets of instant noodles. These ones, I've got 3 of the chicken. It's nice and quiet in here today, isn't it? And 3 of the spicy stir-fried. As per usual, they are on 3 for £1.20 or 45p each if you buy them singly. I've decided I want a tin to put my tea bags in at home, and one of you suggested that B&M have tea bags in a tin. I'm wondering if this little store will have them. I see boxes. Got Yorkshire tea. Look, they've got all those Yorkshire teas there. 210 for £5.49. Tetley decaf, look, we've got 50% extra free, 120 tea bags for the price of 80, and those are £3.69. That's the decaffeinated, and it's the same with the original as well. They've got the Thai Fu 1 cups here for £1.19 for 100, and the Tetley 1 cup at 72 tea bags for £1.29. But no tins, sadly, so I need to look out for a bigger B&M. Now, I'm looking for Parma violets rather unusually. There is a reason for this. One of you, Caroline, has very kindly gifted me a little bit of money to treat myself to some Parma violets because we've decided, between the two of us, mainly from her, that they help to bring up trapped wind. She did initially suggest love hearts, which she's learned from a forum, but I find them too acidic, so I tried some Parma violets and they seem to be as good, and I like those. Now they got the little ones here. I'm rather hoping for the big ones. I bet, well, I'm going to Tesco after this, so perhaps I should hold out. I love the double lollies. I bet they work as well, actually. Do I want to get the little ones? No, I think I'm going to try and hold out for the big ones in Tesco, and if they haven't got them, I'll just get the little ones. See, they got the big multi-packs of Love Hearts. Well, the idea is, you see, it's a lot cheaper than the indigestion relief tablets that I've been buying. No, I think if they were going to have them, they'd be there. I'm in the right section anyway, because I also want crisps, because I think we're out now. I'm going to get the Seabrooks ready sorted, because they're the best price. Oh, mind you, 5 bags. Look, somebody did say in the comments, you watch out for those discount stores. Sometimes they have 5 bags. I think I'm going to get them anyway. And shall I get a prawn cocktail for me? I'm not sure if I just filmed that clip. If I didn't, if the camera was playing silly things, they were £1.15 for a packet of 5. Oh, they've got great big 30 packs of Diet Coke in at the moment. £9.99 for 30. Oh, blinking heck, I turned around a corner and had a shock. My first view of a whole load of Christmas stuff, and it is August as I film this, the last day of August. Blimey. August. I'm still reeling from the shock of seeing the Halloween stuff the other week. They do make me feel a bit cosy inside though, I must admit. So neatly laid out and pristine and relatively untouched. Mind you, somebody's been buying those. I'm going to get some storage solution while I'm in here. I've got something in mind for my bathroom windowsill, and there's a reason for that. Ooh, I was just thinking I won't buy any more Chupa Chup freeze pops or Chupa Chup, whatever they're called, until they're reduced for end of season. And look, they already are. They're down from £1.10 to 75p. So let's get 2. I did this last year with a different brand and they saw me right through the whole of the cold season because I eat them all year round. Slightly addicted. Do you want to see the packet? There you go. They've got the advent calendars in there as well. It's just with some children and a mother marvelling at them. Now what I want in the way of storage for my bathroom windowsill is a clear box bigger than this but with a lid, because there seems to be a growing collection of candles on my bathroom windowsill. Not mine, my daughter's, because she loves a long hot bath. And even though she is due to move out, she's not going that far, and I reckon every so often she'd be back and have a bath. So what I'd like to do is put the candles in one of these boxes so I can just pick the whole lot up, clean underneath and put it back. I wonder if that's high enough. I put my phone next to the tallest one. Yeah, this is fine. This would do. It's a bit smaller than I expected though. I was hoping for something a bit bigger because we're not going to fit very many in there. And they're £4 as well. I'm going to keep looking. I do like to see things out on display. I know a lot of people like them tidied away in cupboards, and that's just another way people are, and that's just all good, you know. There's no right or wrong really, I don't think. But for me, I like to see them out. But the thing is, then they gather dust, and then you need to clean them, or you need to move to clean around, you know. I'm already wondering if this might actually... I think it'll do for what's there now. It's just whether she keeps getting more. Perhaps I'll just tell her, right, no more. Keep them in the cupboard. I'll pick it up, I'll put it in the basket, and if I see something better, I'll swap it. They got some bowls here and they look really handy. They're down to £1.50. They have handles on, and the idea is you microwave the contents, and you could hold it by the handle so you don't burn your hand or need to get a tea towel or something to hold it. Be good for work, wouldn't it? Well, it would be good for my university, except I don't have access to a microwave, so no good for me. Oh, I think I might have just found what I want to put my tea bags in. This, £3. Look, that'll do. Go in there. That's lovely. Perfect, I love that. Great. Thank you, B&M, yet again, for coming up with the goods. Are these new? I don't know if I've seen them before. Cereal vacuum storage. Is that one there? Little one there. Oh gosh, they've just got plain jars. Fruit, yoghurt, oats. I guess you could make that, couldn't you? With a glass pen. Glass paints. £1. Of course, the back to school stock isn't at the moment. I quite like the look of these poppers, actually. Maybe they're slightly over the top for me. I don't need any at the moment, but I do quite often have these for my various projects. There's £2 for 4 of the popper wallets. Varying designs. Oh, look. Got kind of like pink leopard print there. Another one I can see is this one with the leaves. Very nice. Very jungly. So those are all sort of greeny hues, and the other ones are more pinky. We've got some other ones here as well, look. Different designs in there. I think I might like, I don't know, I like the jungle ones, but these are more cheery. The last thing I want from B&M today is this toilet roll. Ooh. It's a bargain, look, it's only £2.49 for 9 rolls. Right, I'm going to go and pay. And then I'm going to Tesco today. I didn't mean to go in the works, but I am in here, and look. Oh, I like the look of these washi tapes. I'm a bad girl keeping on buying washi tape all the time, honestly. Such an indulgence. They've got some quite narrow ones there. These are all narrow, you see. And I like the narrow ones for my daily planner. You see, I put them around the edge of the day and make them look all pretty, and then I always feel positive about my day ahead then when I've done that. I did a few stickers, done some silly drawings. They got some big thick rolls. There's all books on there, but that's too thick for me. I'm going to treat myself. I think is that Christmas one? No, it's not Christmas, but it's kind of autumnal. I like that too, but not how thick they are. I want the narrow ones. Yee, treat promo coming up. They got all the Halloween stuff in again as well, but this is art and crafty. God dear me, this weather's been so changeable. It was beautiful sun just now, and I just got very wet. Well, not quite because I had a coat on, but it just absolutely emptied down out of the heavens just now. It's a good job I bought myself that raincoat. There it is. I've kind of folded it with the wet on the inside, but my goodness, that was a heavy downpour. I'm in Tesco right now. I don't know why I'm in the clothing section. It's probably just because I wanted to chat to you somewhere quiet, because I think it's quite crowded because it's a Sunday and it's closing at 4 and we've got about an hour and a half before the shop shuts. I was hoping to catch it while it was quiet, but I'm not sure if I've quite achieved that. This coat had its first airing yesterday, well, the first wearing when it rained, and it's ripped a little bit. I'm going to have to flipping stitch it. It's right down the bottom where the bottom of the zip is, so I think it'll be all right rain-wise. Obviously, I'm going to have to puncture it with a needle, aren't I, which isn't great. Anyway, let's get some food shopping. I don't need a lot from here today. Ooh, apparently I've been here at the right time for the reduced to clear section. So I got these 3 courgettes, and you know I always get courgettes. Look, they would have been 1.39, but 70 pence for all three of them. I picked up this spinach. It looks in good enough condition, to be honest with you. I had frozen spinach recently. Never again, not from this country. I've had frozen spinach in Portugal and it was delicious. The stuff I got wherever I got it from, it just made my food all slimy. Anyway, this would have been £1.15, but is now 46 pence. And actually, my boyfriend would freeze that. I haven't got the room in my freezer, though. I'm moving around here because the shoppers are in, because it's a bit crowded, as I said. So I'm trying not to be in people's way. Right, sugar snap peas. That's something we quite like to snack on or cook in our household. It would have been £1.40, now only 39p. Tender stem and mixed vegetables. Microwavable in 4 minutes. Only 44 pence, down from 1.85, I think that is. Oh, moving again, then I'm going to show you the last thing. Last from that section, this tender stem broccoli. That would have been 1.60, but it was 35 pence. I might make a big stew, batch cook, and put portions in the fridge to eat this week. Oh, bananas, let's grab a few of these. I'm completely out. I kind of don't want to buy apples because I've got so many cooking apples, even though you can't chuck them in the bag and eat them. So, I don't know, it's kind of put me off buying the eating apples, you know, as opposed to cooking apples. I had some sort of tangerine-y, soft citrus type things recently, and some of them were lovely and some of them were sour, so it's kind of put me off getting them at the moment as well. I just got another little reduced to clear haul. Look at this coleslaw, only 46 pence, down from 1.85. It's Tesco's finest, so I shall have a bit of that with my dinner later. I picked this up for me to put in the freezer. It's a plant chef, so it's vegan, mushroom fettuccine pasta, dreamy and indulgent. Would have been £3.60, but I got it for 90p, or at least I will have once I paid for it. I'm going to grab some more of the smoked bassa fillets because they just go down so well with my daughter and I. A meal that we can both enjoy together. So that is only £1.95 for all those. I mean, we've had it so often, we would probably prefer salmon or cod or something. Honestly, look at the price difference. So we'll stick with this for now, and I'll always keep my eye out for reduced salmon. I'm in the cheese section, and I've really very much enjoyed having ready grated cheese to have it just to put on my food that I make. So I'm going to get 2 of these because they're on the 2 for £4.50 offer, so it just makes it a bit cheaper per packet. I might get some red Leicester as well. That is also in the offer. For £1.60, I've just picked up this packet of 6 Welsh free-range eggs, and they are large. It says brown or white. What colour is inside? Brown. Well, oh, if you call that brown, I don't call that brown. Whatever colour that is. I've come to the tinned fish aisle because I want that mackerel that I was talking about. Will we have any in sunflower oil? I wonder, because it's been rapeseed oil. Oh, there we go, sunflower oil. That's £1. It's the same price as the rapeseed. I'm going to grab a few, honestly. Do a little stock up. Ooh, or am I? Well, there's not that many there. Wow. Oh, in that case, I'll just take the 2. I'll leave the other one for someone else. I'm trying to reduce my carb and eat more protein, which is something I do it and then I kind of forget again, and then, oh, I could get some mushroom soup while I'm here. I do it for a while and I'm going great guns with it. I'm feeling quite good and healthy, and then, I don't know, I just get tempted by other delicious carby things. Right, where's the mushroom soup? There it is. 65p. I'll get a couple, I think, because I haven't got too much to get today, so I'll have capacity. So that's what that looks like. There we go. Those are 65 pence. It's the shop's own brand. Should I compare it to the premium brand? Heinz, I would say, is a premium brand. So those are like 170 or 3 for £4. What's this one? Something tomato soup. Oh, that's Tesco's own. That's down there. Those are 65 pence. My favourite soup is possibly celery. I mean, mushroom is kind of my favourite soup. Maybe they're the joint favourites. I'm trying to find a mushroom soup of a premium brand to show you the price difference, but I can't see it in Heinz. They do all seem to be 170 though. The Baxters are £1.90 for all the soups there. The posh, look, Royal Game, Scotch broth, Highlanders beef broth, Cocker leaky, minestrone. We've got Tesco's own here for 85 pence, and these are the plant chef, so you can guarantee they are vegan. So tomato and basil, sweet potato and coconut. That sounds exotic. Sounds a bit sweet for me. Smoky lentil and red pepper. A little bit different, aren't they? Ooh, cup of soups. I do like a cup of soup sometimes late at night. 95p. I'm going to, you know me, mushroom all the way. I'm going to get a box of those. There's 5 in there for 95 pence. Now then, the main reason I had to come in here today is because I've actually run out of my caffeinated coffee that I love. Although I have mostly decaffeinated, I do like a bit of this in there. While I'm here, I'm going to pick one of those up as well. Darling daughter has requested something specifically from the fresh bakery section, which is blondies. I've never heard of them. So these are flapjack bites there, £2.90. I never buy things like this. Millionaire bites there, £2.50 with a club card, or £2.90. Crispy caramel bites, Rocky Road bites. I don't see any blondies. She said they're like brownies, but they're not brown. 20 brownie bites, £2.50. Oh, mini gingerbreads, yummy. That's £2.90. Got little chocolate chip muffins, £2.90. Well, I'm not seeing any blondies. Maybe they don't have them, or maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Or maybe it's in one of these bucket things. No, I'm not seeing it. Maybe they came from another shop. I'm in a different part of the bakery section now. Still looking. Now someone asked to point out British products. Well, these are Welsh cakes, and these are Welsh. You can cook them in a frying pan. Well, that's how you are meant to cook them, I think, or a griddle, or whatever you call it. So yeah, they're very flat and dense, and got currants and sultanas. And they're nice enough, a bit dry. They're nicest fresh, of course. There are quite a few different brands of those. There's Braces, Welsh cakes. What's the brand though? Tan y Castell. What's that one? Popty Bakery. Well, Popty just means oven, I think. And Tesco. Oh, those are scones. Whoops. Oh, does anybody else absolutely love Mr. Kipling's exceedingly good Battenberg? I certainly do. My boyfriend certainly doesn't, because he can't stand marzipan. I tell you what I love is cherry bakewells. Look at those there. Oh, £3 for 6. That's the premium brand. I will almost always go for a shop's own brand. Oh, there we go. Well, we got some cherry bakewells here. Tesco's own packet of 6. And we'll have a look at the price. The price is £1.19. That's significantly less expensive, isn't it? There we are. I would get those if I was getting them. Oh, I found something reduced that just looks so fun. It's down from £2.85 to £1.40. Butterfly gingerbread biscuit kit. Huh? Zero beer for me. What is this camera doing? Right, there we go. £4.69 at the moment for 6 cans. I've said it before, but it's my evening treat before bed. I love it. That's what it looks like. That's an alcohol-free one. I wonder if they'll have frozen mushrooms today. I'll just grab myself one more mac and cheese while I'm here. 99p. If the truth be told, I prefer the Lidl's one, but I think it's because it's saltier, so probably the Tesco one might be less salt. Mushrooms, please be some. Garlic, ginger. Oh, yay, they got them. Yay. Because I can't live without my mushrooms. I can't reach those, they're too far back. I'm going to do a big stretch. If I run out of fresh, I'd like to know I've got some of these in stock. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me have a think. I think I could use something long and skinny. Oh, maybe I could get them with a banana. If I put the camera off, it would help, because I could use that like tweezers, look, to grab them, but probably not while I'm holding a camera. Come on, come to me. No. Right, I'll just put the camera off and climb up. Oops, I slightly scrammed my wrist a bit, but I got it. Yay. Right, last bit of Tesco's for me, and I'm in the sweeties aisle, or the candy aisle if you're American. I am looking for Parma violets. Now, I know somebody else on YouTube, Donetta Shaw. She quite often does shopping hauls, and she often buys Parma violets, the great big ones, in a tube. But will we get some of those today? Or will we have to settle for the little skinny ones? I've got some at home, but I tried. They got the love hearts again, you see, in the great big tubes. And those are 30 pence. Look at that. That's a lot cheaper than Rennie's, isn't it? They don't seem to have the Parma violets though, so I'm thinking I should have got those little ones in B&M. I'll have to pop back and get those later in the week then, when I run out of the other ones. Oh, they're a bit fiddly, they are. I tend to drop them all over the place because I try and, get several out at once because they're so small. These are the Tesco's own ones. Look, so we got strawberry bonbons. That is making my mouth water looking at those. Oh, haven't had them for years. Raspberry ones as well. Look, they're blue, look at that. Well, they've got the chocolate coated raisins at £1.50. It's quite a small bag, isn't it? I do buy a lot less confectionery and stuff than I used to a few years ago. Oh, they look nice. I always think those things that look like berries look absolutely delicious. What I did used to tend to get, especially in the pandemic, I think I had quite a phase of this, was the Miss Molly's chocolate. It's only 59p for a great big bar like that. The dark stuff's nice, the white stuff's nice, the milk chocolate. So, how much did it all cost? Well, not as much as usual, I don't think, this week. In B&M, I spent £21.69, and that did include those 2 boxes. In the Works, had a little indulgence there and spent £5. In Tesco, I spent £30.06, which did even include that 0 beer. So the grand total was £56.75. Now, my shopping habits are going to change a little bit shortly in the week or two, 2 to 3 weeks time. My daughter's moving out, so I won't really be needing to have food in for her and cooking her meals. She'll be back and forth a little bit, I should think, maybe every couple of weeks, something like that. So that's going to be a change. I have been whittling down things that I've been buying for her anyway, and she's been growing an independence in the food department, so she does a lot of her own shopping. So my freezer's got a lot of breaded chicken in it and that sort of thing, things that she likes. Also, I'm going to be going back to university, so I'm going to be needing to get myself more packed lunchy type things and maybe quick meals to just microwave in the evening. I'm not quite sure yet till I get there, but anyway, those are changes ahead. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you happen to like it. Feel free to hype it if you even know what hyping is. If you see a hype icon, you can click on it, and what it does is it gives me hype points, and channels with the most hype points can be on a leaderboard and be visible to people that can look at the leaderboard and then can be found by new viewers, basically. So it's different from liking, but you can only do 3 a week apparently, so use them wisely. See who you want to support, you know, and think carefully about it. It's for channels between 500 subscribers and 500,000. I wouldn't say that 500,000 was a small channel, but there we are. In YouTube's eyes, that's still small. I don't know what they think of me, minuscule. But anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to check out my day in the life vlogging channel, which is Planet Immo. I'll link that in the low half of the end screen and the description of the video. And I'll put more videos from this channel, Shop with Immo, in the top half of the end screen. So you're welcome to click on more of those and subscribe and all that good stuff. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.